Okay, this is going to be a quick uh, demonstration on how to use the journal. If you want to be part of the Google Drive, you'll find it in here. I'll share the folder with you. And then what you can do is just go to make a copy of trade journal to copy. It might take a minute. And then from there, you can make your folder and put your copy of into it. So I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to open that up. Now, because it's your first time using it, you have to give the app script, which is what I use to like code some of the stuff. You have to give it permissions. So just go ahead and click one of these buttons. So click Clear Data, and then click OK on the authorization required, and choose your email account. If you don't want to use your personal one, you can just make one really quickly. That's what I did. Go to Advanced, and then go to Trade Log Functions Unsafe, and then just allow it. There's no malware in there, I promise. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we'll start with kind of just a walkthrough on what the pages are. So we have our paste sheet, which is where you paste your stuff. You single click on this green cell. It tells you in this A1 cell here what to do. So when you click here, you paste your text file, and then you can click the timestamp. So what that does is it gives you your timestamp to copy over into your YouTube video. And then it also puts your trades in the trade log, which is just your history of your trades. This is where everything gets stored. The only time you would have to come over to trade log is, let's go ahead and do it here. We'll start with Jigsaw. So this is my Jigsaw account. We'll go to paste. So you follow these steps up here. You just save it as a text file to your notepad. Single click this green cell and then Control V. So what I'm going to do is click timestamp and save. I already got the timestamps, so I'm just going to use a random time here. And then it gives me 20 seconds before the trade occurs. You can change this if you want to. You'll have to change it before you do it. So let's say I actually wanted 30 seconds. You can see in the trade log that these trades are here. It all looks good, but maybe I actually wanted 30 seconds. So we'll go to adjust it here, 30, and then let's save it to a trade log, and then maybe I counted wrong too. It's actually 3 minutes and 12 seconds. Alright, so it changes it up a little bit, and now you have this. However, it did double your trades in the trade log. So let's go ahead, and the only time you'll have to come in here is when you have to delete duplicates. So I usually look at the time in. It's kind of the easiest thing to find, I think. So 50, 76, yeah, so this is the first one here. I'm gonna delete it. Other than that, you shouldn't really have to go in there. And then now you can just clear the page that you're done. Cool. Now let's go ahead and do the same thing for a Sierra chart. So you have the SC paste page. We'll go ahead and take the Sierra chart text file, just copy and paste the whole thing. Control C, click on the green cell. Control V. You want to single click it, not double click. You shouldn't have the flashing bar there. So when you paste it in here, it's formatted a little differently. There's letters and stuff in there. So you have to click Move to Paste Sheet, and what this does is it formats it correctly, and then also fills out these columns that don't get used. So these are supposed to have X's in it. That all looks good. It makes your entry time and exit time formatted in a way that I can use it with all the existing formulas that were already built. So cool. This all looks good. You'll have to go ahead and save this to your timestamp, or timestamp and save it. So we'll just use another random time here. And now you have your timestamps for your video at 30 seconds before. I'm going to change this back to 20 because that's what I use. then you have to put your commissions in here as well. 1 wake, 1 contract. Fast Track doesn't have any. Top Step was $2.14, I believe. So go ahead and put that in here. Now we'll go to the dashboard, and I'm just going to click year just to show everything that we have in here so far. It takes a little bit to load. It's kind of slow. So there's 17 trades. You can see your commissions. So you have your gross P&L commission and net P&L. Your total longs and shorts, so your buys and sells. And then you have your buy win losses. So 7 and 3 adds up to 10 here. And then for sell win loss, you have 5 short wins and 2 short losses, which adds up to 7. In total, there's 12 wins and 5 losses. Your percentages are there. If there is a gray trade, it'll be break even. Then we have our this cumulative P&L chart. So the white line is your cumulative P&L, your net P&L over all of your trades. And then you have the MFE and MAE extending off of it. So that's kind of nice to show you like a range of P&L exploration, I guess you could call it. You have your average MAE and average MFE. Over here you have different time intervals with the same principle of MAE and MFE being measured off of this, except this is in ticks per contract. So this chart shouldn't change too much based off of sizing. Assuming you're all in, all out, it'll look standard throughout all your sizes that you could be trading. So these two charts are kind of in a line, so you can see your different risk rewards at those areas. Over here you have your performance in ticks, and then your number of trades over 15-minute increments through the day. Then here's your average win-loss and your max win-loss, average P&L and ticks per contract, stuff like that. Cool. So the next thing is the journal. I don't know what days I have in here, so we'll go to 10/4. So journal, you have your months. You can scroll through the months here: August, September, October. If you're on the correct month, the blue cell will be today, so today's the 6th. Let's go ahead and do the 4th, which is Friday. So single click on that cell, the 4th, and then click the journal entry button. That will take you to the journal entry page. From here, it brings your trades over. You can go ahead and mark them. So I'm just going to go through and mark them all so you can see what it looks like. And then on the notes, you can double click into it and then type that way if you want to, or if you want like a more a larger way to type, maybe you want to write like paragraphs or something, you can use the button here. You have to click on the cell and then click the button. That's a thing that Google Sheets is limited by, is you have to click on a cell and then a button in order to interact with some things. And then the ratings here, 3, 2. If you set it to 1, go ahead and notice the P&L and adjusted P&L. So maybe this trade here that was minus $29, maybe that was a 1. It's going to adjust the P&L for you. And then maybe this trade was a mistake, right? Maybe I fat fingered it. It's going to adjust the P&L again. And same thing with impulsive. So we're going to mark those like this. And let's say on this trade, so this trade was actually a 3. I already did my review for it. And I could have made 4 ticks. So I'm going to put a 4 here. And it adjusts my P&L again. So let's go ahead and save this to the journal. Now I can go look over at master journal, and you see it's all here for you. Maybe after some consideration you want to fill out the rest of your chart. you decided to not stop halfway through your review that looks like this. So you can go in and fill out your stuff further. Maybe you want to change this. Maybe you think you got 23 ticks here. And you can save it again. And now you can see it just duplicates into your master journal. So if this is the one that you want to use, you can just grab these rows here. So click and hold, and then just drag down, right click it, and then delete rows 1 through 8. And now you have your updated one in here. Yeah, and then that's pretty much everything. If anyone has questions, let me know. You can clear the data here. Yeah, I think that's it, man. Cool.